All right, 1 second, guys. All right. It's saying the bit rate was low. Let me, give me 1 sec. Let me go into settings. Live editing, folks. All right, all right, all right. All right. All right, here we go. You guys see me now? You hear me now? Everything's good now? It's telling me it's a good connection. But now it keeps telling me the bit rate is low. Why is the bit rate low? Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, I think we're back on track. All right, cool. Sorry about that. Where were we? We just rolled a 5. There's the 4-1. The point is 5. Market. All right, we're going to do 100 in the back. All right, we're going to do 35 on the 4 and 10, 30 on the 6, 8, and 30 on the 9. All right, here we go. All right, we're up to 33 active, 26 playing. Sorry about the technical issues. I didn't see the warning sign that I got. There's a 314, Big Joe, Craps Master Journey. Three and a 1, 4 came easy. Market. We have 35 on it. It's going to win 70. We're going to take it right up to 100. $5 VIG. And we're good to go. If y'all could let me know in chat if it's going okay now. Here we go. And we have a hard 4. 4 came hard. Appreciate that, Mel. Thank you. All right, we're going to win 200 for 5. We're going to take it to 250. Rack 100. And since we hit a hard way, we'll pick up our hard ways. Yeah, it keeps coming in and out, and part of that has to do with using the V Ninja. I'm going to try some new things down the road as I'm trying to up the production gen. So sorry if it keeps coming in and out. Here we go. But as multiple people have pointed out, Jen, I have a face for radio, so it's probably a good thing. And there's a 4-2 Easy 6, the 2x4, the lumber number. I'm going to take a quick sip of a beverage here. All right, we're going to lose the hard 6. We're going to mark the 6. We have 30 on it. It's going to win 35. Going to go ahead and take it up to 42. And we'll bring 3 back up on the hard 6. Well, hello there, Liv. Everybody, this is my daughter. Today's her birthday, 19th birthday. One more year shy of 20. She turned the big 19 today. Happy birthday, sweetie. All right, I'm all set. Here we go. And there's a mid-mo-yo. Chiro helping us out. Last year, the teens. That's right. No longer a teenager next year. Got to endure it for one more year. She can do it. Mark it. I'm going to do a quarter in the field. Here we go. And there's a 5-3 Easy 8. The 8, the skate. I ain't got no date. That's a no fielder. And we're going to lose the hard way. Mark it. We have 35 on it. Or 30 on it, excuse me. We're going to take it to 42. And we're going to get change for this quarter that just rolled around. And we'll bring 16 back to the rack. And we'll do a $6 C&E. Here we go. And there's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. That is the point. All right, the puck comes off. Going to lose the C&E. Going to win a quarter on the pass line and 150 on the odds. We're going to rack those blacks. Bring up the whirl bet. Rack another 50. And I'm all set. This is the come out roll. And there's a come out 7, 4-3. Front line winner. It is going to ruin our progress on the small that we were doing. I try to hit those aces since I'm playing a world bet, you know. All right, we're going to have to pick up all the chips in the ATS. So close to a small. That'll come down. It's going to be a push on the whirl. Nothing else is working. We are going to win 25 on the pass line. There's our ATS back. So that's actually going to go here. And we're going to press the pass line to 30 and the world bet to 30. And I'm all set. Here we go. The dice went off to the right. It's going to be a 3-1-4. Big Joe, Craps Master Journey. 4 easy. 4 is going to be the point. Welcome, Larry. Do you guys realize, I'm sure Jen realizes, do you all realize that we go on live shows probably 4 or 5 times a day on average? All right, we get to take our 250 down. It didn't hit, so it's coming right back to the rack. I'm going to do 50 behind. Well, I'll do, let's see, we'll do 10 times behind, so that's going to be, we'll do 130 behind. And we'll bring the 5 up for 30. This will come down. Mark the 5. All right. Glad to have you here, Larry. Appreciate you stopping by. Thanks, everybody, for all the love showing to my daughter on her birthday. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. 44 active, 33 playing. And we have an ace deuce, 3 craps. The dice split. Mark it. I'm going to do a quarter in the field. And it's slowly coming up in the roll tracker. Sorry about that. It's coming in now. Jen said it's never too much to average 5 lives a day. Appreciate that, D8. I will relay the sentiments if she's not on. She was watching the Olympics with her mother. All right, there's the 3 in the roll tracker. We can now go back to Crapsee. Here we go. That was a little fast, a little out the gate. I can't see the 1 die. It's going to be a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9. 5 and a 4. Mark it. It's going to win a quarter in the field. We have 30 up top. As you all know by now, I like to play 30 on the 5-9 because it wins 42. Now we're already at 42 on the 6 and 8. So I'm going to take this opportunity and I'm going to press up the 5 to 75. And we'll just bring the rest back to the rack. But since we have some extra red, we'll go ahead and press our hardways to 10 each. Here we go. And that's going to do it. Break it down. The dice split. 7 ouch. 4-3. Well, we weren't out there for too much. Most of it was paid for. Not a bad roll. First roll was 13. I think we started the last show off with a 15 roller. Well, I guess when I say that there wasn't much out there, I guess I could be lying there. Because we had over 100 in red. We had 250 in green and 100 in black. So, yeah, we had some money out there. I need some reds. $15 going to pay for the repay the ATS. We'll go conservative again on the pass line with a $20 pass line again. $25 whirl. All right, I think we're actually in profit, by the way. Not bad, not bad. All right, here we go. This is the come out roll. Let's dare to do better. That was a low roll. It's going to be a 4-1-5. Truck and camper. All right, 5 is going to be the point. Mark it. We'll go max odds on the back. And we'll start off with our same betting progressions. $35 on the 4 and 10. 30 on the rest. And I'm good. Hey, welcome, Seth. Have a good evening. Oh, it's my daughter. My daughter turned 19 today. So I was just telling everybody I started off the show with, she's got COVID, so we didn't really do too much for her birthday. We had some noodles and then did some presents and some DQ. And then I got permission to go live, but only after dessert. All right, here we go. There's a 5-1 mixer, 6 easy. Speaking of 5-1 mixer, I actually had a great talk with Chris Sideshow Gamble today. He's doing well. Hopes to be back soon. Jump in the live chats, starting off. It's good to talk to him. Market. All right, we have 30 up there. It's going to win 35. I'm going to go ahead and go to 60. And I'm going to bring up the hard 6. And that's it. Hey, 5-4, 5 young. I keep saying it backwards. It's 5 young 4. Interesting name, but hello, welcome. Appreciate that, Seth. Thanks. Yeah, smash that like button. If you didn't hit it on the way in, make sure to hit the like and subscribe on the way out. All right, we got 38 active on the table. And there's a midnight, all the dots in all the spots. That's going to pay triple in the field. I think Jeff threw like 3 12s in a shooter today, earlier today. Mark it. All right, we're going to do a quarter in the field. Here we go. And we have a 3-2 Justice Gen 5 hit the point again. All right, with the potential of 6s and 5s being prominent again this evening, if that's possible, I may start upping and increasing the pass line. But that's a no field 5 right there. But puck's going to come off. We're going to win 20 on the pass. We have 200 in odds. That's going to win 300. We're going to rack the black. And we'll bring back our hardways. And we'll play a buffalo bet. So this is a buffalo bet. So all the hardways are working on the come out. And then we'll bring back our world bet. So it's right on the line of the inning 7, indicating a world bet. And I'm going to need another sip of water. Should have brought down some scotch or whiskey or something. All right, here we go. Here's the come out roll. There's a double D-Gen, hard 6. That's what we like to see when we're playing the Buffalo. Six is going to be the point. Mark the 6. It's already marked. This will come down. We're going to win 45 on the hard 6. We'll bring 50 over to the 5. And I'm going to go ahead and press the hardways to 10 each. We'll bring 35 back to the rack. And then we'll grab 125 for the odds on the 6. Yeah, brown water might help, Larry, with a throat that's itching to cough, you know? Not just water. You got to grease the throat. And we got aces, because Airborne Aces is here. Both dots in the spots they're supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know any funny phrases. We just lost the camera. Oh, you know what? We just lost me because I didn't plug it in. So let me plug in the phone. You're gonna miss me for a little bit, but again, I have a face for radio. That's perfectly fine. So when the camera comes back up, I'll let you know when it comes back up. But we don't need it to keep rolling. So we hit aces. We need to mark it. I'm going to do a quarter in the field. And I'm going to do a C&E for 5 each. And we'll see if this camera's back up. And I don't think we lost the feed on it. Just need to reshare the camera. There we go. Hey, we're back. All right, cool. Yeah, I had to plug the camera. I didn't have it plugged in, so it wasn't charging. All right, let's go to Crapsee. Lock everybody out. Yeah, man. And I definitely will try to get burger cookies next time I see you. I know you're not going to be in AC this next go around, but the next time I do see you, Larry, I will be sure to have burger cookies on me just for you. I can only ever eat one, and that's enough for me. Here we go. That was a little high, and it's going to be a 5-2, 7 out. Damn. Yeah, they were too high. With the location that I'm trying to throw at, they can't go above 6 to 8 inches. If they go above 8 inches, it's too high of a throw for me. All right, that sucks. Well, we didn't go max odds on the 6 on the pass line, so I don't feel so bad. We're still in profit because I don't know, because we hit something. I don't remember what we hit though. All right, need some more reds. There's a black chip. We're going to go quarter on the pass line. Quarter whirl. Puck's going to come off. We've been getting so close to the small. I feel it's coming tonight, you know? All right, I'm all set up on the table. Oh, we got to repay for the ATS. There's 15 for that. All right. Here we go. Come out roll. Keep the flow or the toss. Keep the toss down, Old Bay. You're coming in too hot too. Too aggressive. I used to play baseball when I was younger, and my father always said, he said the same thing with golf. You have too much power and no accuracy. There's an ace deuce 3 craps. That's going to be a little bit of a redeemer for us on the world bet. Mark it. All right, we're going to lose the pass line. We're going to win 11 times the bet, which is 5 times the ace deuce, so that's going to be 55 to keep the bet at 25. So we'll bring it back for 25. We'll increase it to 30, and we'll take the world bet to 50. And Airborne Aces, Larry said he forgot to set his bets. Yeah, in the new Crapsee, you got to set your bets. They came in hot. It's going to be a 3-1-4. Big Joe, Craps Master Journey. 4 easy. 4 is going to be the point. And you know what? Let me see where it is. What did we roll? 4? All right, 4 is going to be the point. Mark it. I'm going to bring out the hop bet mat. All right. We'll go 130 inside. And I'm going to hop all the 4 ones for 10 each. And we got the, I need aces and ace deuce. So I'm just going to do a nickel on the ace deuce and a nickel on the aces. But I'm going to hop the ones here. All right, here we go. And there's a hard 4. So we didn't hit the hop, but we hit the point. And I don't think I have any odds, and I don't have any odds on my 4 figures, right? You got to pay attention to the whole table. When you're the shooter, it's always harder to pay attention to everything because of your concentration. And we lost this, by the way, we lost this a while ago. All right, we're going to lose all this. Puck's going to come off. We're going to win 30 on the pass line. That's it. We're going to take our 30, make it a world bet, and I'm all set. So in reality, that kind of feels like a push. Here we go. This is the come out roll. And we have a 6-3 soft 9, the Franks. 9 is going to be the point. Mark it. We're going to move this over to the 4. We're going to lose that. Let's see, we can go max odds on the back, 300. And we'll grab our hard ways. And we'll do, whoa, whoa, whoa. We'll do a $6 C&E. It's 3 on the E, 3 on the C. Here we go. We have 40 active on the table, 53 active in Crapsee, 40 on the table. And we have aces. Just need the aces on the come out roll, right? Mark it. Got the hard stuff out of the way, you know. All right, we have 3 and we have 6 on the C&E. So 3 times 7 is going to be 21 minus 3, which is going to be 18 to keep the bet up. We're going to double the bet to 12. And we'll rack 12. And I'm going to hop the 3-1, 4-1, and 5-1. Here we go. Hope you're all having a good Thursday night. Nice easy toss. Got an ace deuce. 3 craps. All right, we're going to lose these. We already have the ace deuce marked. We have a $12 C&E. That's 6 on the C, 6 on the E. 6 times 7 is going to win 48 minus 6, which is 42. Again, I don't care how I get to 42. I'm just going to take it and put it right on the 6. And now I'm going to go to 5 each or $10 C&E. And I'll bring quarter back to the rack. And we'll use the ones to hop the 4-1 and the 5-1. And there's the 5-1 mixer. 6 easy. All right, this will come down, this will come down, this will come down. We hit the 5-1. That's going to win 15, 16 and down. Up top, we're going to lose the hard 6. Up top, we have 42. It's going to win 50 for 1. We're going to take it to 90. Bring back the hard 6 and still bring 12 back to the rack. And welcome, Messi. Appreciate you stopping by. It is still rude to buy into Crapsee during the roll. It's not rude to buy into Crapsee. But if you're at a real table, it might be distracting to the shooter, so it's best to, as etiquette, to only buy in when the puck is off. As far as Crapsee, you do what you want. And that's going to do it. That's a 6-1, 7 out. The dice split and the right die shot to the right into the side wall. All right, so we're not losing too much, but we're not gaining too much either. Where we're getting hit is not hitting a point. We've hit a couple of points tonight, but I went max odds on that one on the 9. So we're going to lose that 300 right there. But we keep getting opportunity on the 6 and the 5, and maybe even the 4. But we're not able to get anywhere yet. But as Mel will tell you, maybe we're just warming up. We're going to need some more reds, as per usual. And we're going to need some greens. There's 200, real crisp. There they are. All right, we're going to try something I haven't done in a very long time. We're going to do 20 on the pass. We're going to do 50 in the field. We're going to take $30 and hop the 5, 6, and 8 easies. We're going to grab the 4 and 10 for 100 each. And the 6, 8 for 30 each. And everything is going to be working on the come out. Now, if anybody's familiar with any of this, and let's do the ATS again for 15. This is the steamed crab strategy. And what it is, it's to represent a crab. So the claws are the meatiest parts of the crab. So that's the 4 and 10. The body of the crab is the 6 and 8. And then the hops and the field represent, if we win, we'll win enough to pay for either the 4 or the 5 or the 9. One of them will be paid and be already paid for. And those are the legs of the crab. So if you're familiar with that, there's plenty of videos on there. I don't have anything in the description right now, but that's how you play that. And each number is played independent of each other. So welcome, Lee. Hey, DGen Diver, welcome. All right, here we go. This is the come out roll. There's a 5-3 easy 8. So the object of the steamed crab strategy is to break off the claws, which is the 4 and 10. That's where the most money is made. But all of them are independent of each other. Well, all the sisters are independent of other sisters. So we're trying to do the same thing on the 4 and 10. We're trying to do the same thing on the 5 and 9. Same thing on the 6, 8. All right, so we rolled a 5, 3, 8. Okay. 8's going to be the point. So we're going to lose the field. We're going to mark the 8. We're going to win on the 5, 3 hop. That's going to win 75, 80 and down. And with the 80, we'll get some reds for the quarter. We now have a free 40 on the 5 or the 9, however you like to look at it. And we keep the bet out here for the body, but I can still play independent the pass line odds, which I'll do. I'm going to go 100 behind the line. Now you can add hard ways, you can do, horn bets, whatever, but this is the basics of this strategy. Appreciate that, Duracell. Thank you all. Here we go. We have 60 active, 35 on the table. And there's a 3-1-4. We're calling it. It's a leaner, but it's going to be a 1. That's what the stick sees. So it's not a hard 6. It's going to be a 3-1-4. And come on. I'm working on my stick. There we go. See, it just takes a flick of the wrist. All right, it's going to be a 3-1-4. Mark it. We have 100 on it. That's going to win 200 for 5. And what we're going to do is we're going to take it down to 35 and rack 300. So we broke off one of the claws. And I'm sorry, I did all the layout stuff before I put the roll in. I'm sorry about that. All right, so I'll give you a little bit of time to put your stuff in. I'm gonna grab the hard ways for 5 each. All right, here we go. And we got a 5.4 JMac hard 9. Could have used that on the last shooter because that would have been the point. And that would have won 450 on the back because we went max odds. But for here, for right now, we're going to mark the 9. And we're just going to drop a nickel out of the rack, put the dollar back in the rack. And we're going to take the 9 up to 100. And I'm set. Here we go. And we got a 6.5 mid-mo-yo. Chiro helping us out. And that was probably the lowest that I ever want to throw that throw because it just barely made it over the camera. And we had that happen on Tuesday. We had a big red come because one of the dice hit the back of the camera. All right, we're going to grab a C&E. Here we go. And we got an Old Bay bushel hard 10. And we were able to break off the other claw of that succulent crab. Sorry, Jen. I know that hurts you because you're allergic to seafood. But I hope you don't hold it against me. All right, we're going to have 5 on the hard 10. That's going to win 35, which is great because we're going to win 200 up top for a nickel. And we're going to bring it down to a 35 and rack 300 more. And I'm going to grab C&E for $6. Here we go. That was a little high. It's going to be a 5.3 easy 8, so we hit the point. Beautiful. So successfully, we were able to break off both claws of the steamed crab. this is the body, the 6-8. So we're going to win. Let's get rid of this and the hard 8. We're going to win 35 above. All right. Now with this is the only time, and these are the only numbers that I'm sharing the win with. So we're going to drop $1 for 36. And we're going to go to 48 on both the 6-8. So we're building up the body of the steamed crab. All right, we're going to win down here on the pass line, $20. We had 100 in the back. That's going to win 120. We're going to rack the black. We're going to bring back the hard 8. We're going to press all of them to 10 each. Grab our buffalo bet. So hard ways are working on the come out. We're not going to redo the hops and the field for the whole steam crab because we've already successfully hit some things. So we're going to keep the bets as they are. And then I'm ready for the come out. All right. Hey, Jay. Welcome, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yep, it was my daughter. She turned 19 today. But she has COVID, so we didn't really do anything. We're going to hold off with family and cake and stuff until next week when I can make her dinner. She likes to when I make a Tuscany chicken with a bechamel sauce. She loves it. Yeah, sorry, Jen. Jen doesn't like the. Jen can't have the seafood. I offered it to Chris Dice DGen too, and he's not a seafood guy either. So, all right, this is the come out roll. The only thing we have working is the buffalo bet. And there's aces on the come out, and I didn't even have my world bet. Can you believe that? Of course we hit aces on the come out. Why didn't I have my, where was my, see, this is why you need a craps caddy sometimes when you're shooting, because you're not paying attention. Have you ever known me not to have a world bet going? So that means we get to mark the aces, which is great. And it's the third time we've thrown aces tonight, but we're going to lose the pass line with no payment. That sucks. All right, we're going to have to break a black chip. We'll go to a quarter on the pass line. There's our world bet. Put the rest in our rack. She's a Leo, watch out. Don't I know it? You know, she's been acting like she's 19 since she was 12. Here we go. And I just realized we need to repay the any 7 for 10. We didn't pay that. You got to repay that each time on the buffalo bet, unless a point's established. Well, you still lose it on the point. And I see a 1 die, and it's going to be an ace deuce, 3 craps. So imagine if I had had the world bet already working in my favor, because you know I'd have it pressed up. All right, we need to mark the ace deuce. That is the second time tonight we've had 2, 3, 4 marked on the ATS. So we're going to lose the pass line. We have 25 on the world bet. That's going to win 55. We're going to press it to 30. Keep the, actually we'll go to 50 on the line. And we need to repay, once again, our any 7 on the buffalo bet. So we're going to get 15 change for a quarter. And here we go. And we got a 4-2 lumber number, the 6 easy, the 2x4. 6 will be the point. Again, you see we're hitting fives and 6s tonight, but those numbers, when we hit them, are establishing the point. So we're not making as much as we could unless we press up the pass line. So we're going to lose that. We're going to lose that. We're going to lose the hard 6 because it was working on the come out. We're just going to split the hard 8 with it. And we have 50 on the pass line. So we're going to take the chance. We're going to go 500 on max odds on the pass line. We'll take this 48 down, put it back in our rack. And we need to mark the 6. Here we go. And there's a 5-1 mixer, baby. Buckshot, hit the point with max odds. That's what I'm talking about. All right, puck comes off. We're going to lose the hard 6. We're going to win 50 on the pass line. We had 500 on the... So that's going to be, it's going to be 600. It's going to win our first purple chip of the evening. That's 1,000 back to the rack. All right, there's our world bet. Let's see. Let's take this down. There's 50. So there's our Buffalo bet for 50 total. Hardway's working on the come out. And we're going to reduce our pass line to 30 from 50. Hey, Uncle Hoku. Welcome, sir. All right, here we go. We're on the come out. I know I'm mostly entertainment, but I am trying to also be educational with how you watch your rolls. And there's a 314. Big Joe Craps Master Journey. 4 is going to be the point. So if you are entertained, if you think some things are educational and they might help you out in the casino, hit that like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. All right, 4 is going to be the point. We'll take this 35 and put it over on the 6. And we'll add $1 to it. Make it 36. That'll come down. This will come down. The hard 4 will come down since it was working on the come out. And I'm going to take 10, put it on the hard 4, split the hard 8 with the hard 6. And I'm going to hop the 1s again. Ace deuce. We'll do 10 on the ace deuce, 5 on the aces, 5 on the 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. And this time I need to remember. We'll do 300 max odds on the pass line. Here we go, 66 active, 40 on the table. And there's a 5-3 easy 8. But you can see from the roll tracker why I was playing the ones. The last 5 out of 6 rolls had ones in them. All right, these will come down. Heart 8 will come down. We have 48. It's going to win 56. We'll take both the 6-8 to 60. Bring back the heart 8. And I'm going to hop the 2s for 2 each. Here we go. And that's a 4-2 easy 6. The lumber number, the 2x4. All right, that was the 4-2. So we're going to win 30, 32 and down on the hops. We have 60 on top. That's going to win 70. We're going to lose the hard 6. We're going to take both the 6 and the 8 to 90 each. Now, part of the strategy of the steamed crab strategy, and we'll bring the rest back to the rack, is that once these get to 90, once they hit, they go back down to 30, and you collect the rest. And Marble Fork looking for that midnight. Here we go. And there's a 3-2-5 Justice Gin. Mark it. And we have 40 up top. That's going to win 56. And that is also the small. Hey. That's going to win 150, 155 and down. All right, we're going to take the 5 to 100 as well. We're going to turn our bets off. I'm going to press the hard ways to 10 each. Bring the rest of this back to the rack. And I'm going to pick up the odds on the 4 for 1 roll. And we're going to make a world bet for 25 and a field bet for 25. So it took us 4 chances to hit the small. We came close 3 other times. And there's a 6-5 mid-mo-yo. Wow. And we actually have the 10 marked on the the roll tracker, but I didn't mark it on the table here. That's why Marble Fork would put the 12 in the chat. All right, it's going to win a quarter here. It's going to win 55 up top. We're going to go ahead and we're going to press the world to 50, parlay the field, and we'll bring 30 back to the rack. And our bets are still off for one more roll. Here we go. And we got a 4-2 easy 6. The 6 came easy. The lumber number. All right, that's a no fielder. World bet's going to come down. We're going to go back up on our odds on the 9. We're turning the bets back on. So we're not going to lose the hard 6 because they were off. I'm all set. And there's an Old Bay bushel hard 10. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it all day. We'll start over in the hard way. We have 10 on it. That's going to win 70. We have 35 up top. That's going to win 70 for $1. Get a black chip. Get a green chip. Take the 10 to 150. And press all the hard ways. Grab a C and E. Here we go. And there's a 6-5 mid-mo yo. Chiro helping us out. Hey, Waylon. How you doing, brother? All right, we're going to lose the C, but we're going to win 75. 80 and down. We're going to rack the 80, do a $10 horn high midnight, and I'm all set. And there's midnight, people. There it is. All the dots, all the spots. That is the all. Right as Waylon comes in here. He doesn't mind. Hope he was playing. There is your midnight, folks. Right there. That would be the all. And that makes for a good night because we're going to do a regression. All right, market. There's your ATS, people. Let that 12 roll in. Let it all be green. Woohoo! All right, let's start with the ATS. The tall is going to win 150, 155 and down. The all is going to win 750, 755 and down. And we're also going to regress and grab those black chips off the table and go back to green chips. And we're going to bring back to the rack $1,100. Not bad. Not bad at all, right? Everyone, please rise. Thank you, Mel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, everybody. Please rise for the almighty Old Bay. Appreciate all the love. I love that. Thank you, everybody. All right, Jen's turning all her bets off. I just did a huge regression, so I'm not turning my bets off. And I'm okay with that. Here we go. 51 active, 44 on the table. In fact, we're going to hop. We're going to hop the extremes for a nickel each. And we have a 5-3 easy 8. That's an 8 easy right there. All right. We're going to lose the hops the hard way and all that. We have 90 up top. That's going to win 105, and just part of the steam crab strategy. We were able to get these up from 30 to 90, hit one of them, and we're going to bring them back down to the next level, which is 60. So then it'll go 60, 120, 180, hit one of them, and then bring it back down to 90. So that's the progression on the 6-8. So in this instance, we get to bring back 150, and I'm going to take this $15 and do a horn high ace deuce for 15. Hey, when we hit the, maybe you all can just tell me in chat. I don't think I did it. I think I hit that. I think I forgot to take down the $10 horn high midnight when we hit the 10. So I'm just going to throw that $10 away. That was not part of the horn high when I hit the all. So forget what I said. I got a $15 horn high ace deuce. I'm going to bring back the hard 8 for 15. And that's my stance, and I'm sticking to it. Uncle Hoku came in, brought the tie leaf power, and it worked. We love you for it. Thank you, sir. Here we go. Who's having fun? If you're having fun, hit that like and subscribe. That was a low throw, and it's a 7. It's a 5-2. Maybe it's because I was asking if everybody was having fun. Maybe I shouldn't have asked that. All right, that hand is over, but not before we hit the ATS. Clean it up a little bit. Sucks we didn't hit that 300 on the 4. We got so close to it. And honestly, I probably should have reduced the odds on the 4. All right, we're not doing too bad tonight. There's 100. There's a crisp black chip. Bring the red to the rack. Quarter on the line, quarter on the whirl. We're going to do 25 in the field. And we're going to hop the hard ways, including the 5-1. So it's kind of like a buffalo bet, but it's a hopping buffalo, if you will. But there's only one chance out of the 3 to win our bets back, if you will. All right, I'm set. Oh, I appreciate that, Seth. That's really nice of you, man. That's really awesome. Whoops, where'd it go? There it is. 19 for the 19th, for the sweet 19th, yeah. She's having a rough go of the COVID, but she's in the midst of getting over it. That's really awesome. Appreciate that. All right, this is the come out roll. We got a world bet working. We got a hopping buffalo this time, and we're playing the field. And I just realized we're not playing the ATS. Let's go ahead and go up to 10, 10, 10 on the ATS. That was a high throw, but it's going to be a 6-5 mid-mo-yo. Good number to have. Good number to have. That's going to be a triple winner for us. We're going to lose the hops. We're going to win a quarter in the field, a quarter on the pass line. We have a quarter on the world bet. That's 11 times the bet, or 55. We're going to go up to 50 on the whirl. Actually, we'll go to 100 on the whirl. And we'll bring 30 back to the rack, or 55 back to the rack. And I'm all set. Larry, I'm going to be in the 27th through the 30th, Tuesday through Friday at the end of August for the 10 times tier. Yeah. Hey, Skill. I appreciate that, Seth. That was real nice. Skill comes in here, says Buffalo and Bunnies hop now. Hey now. A lot of things hop. All right, here we go. Still have 33 on the table. We have a pressed up world bet. No hop this time. Skill, you just missed the ATS hit, bud. There's a double D-gen, hard 6. I mean, we weren't on the hops. We weren't on the buffalo, but you guys are seeing that I'm rolling them, right? If John C. was here, he would say, where in the world is your buffalo bet? This is why I do play the buffalo bet occasionally. I learned that from actually another guy when I was in AC last February, and I saw him playing it, and you know, people were hitting it. People were hitting hard ways on the come out. So I started playing it, and it did pretty well. All right, we're going to lose the world bet. 6 is going to be the point. Mark it. We're going to keep conservative for right now. We're done with the steamed crab for now. That was a fun little play. We're going to go 30, 30, 30 on the 5, 8, 9, 35 on the 4, 10. And we'll do a nickel each. And because we hit the ATS, we will go ahead and grab the hardways for a quarter each. Oh, cool. Small chance you might be there. That's cool. Yeah, at most I'll be there Tuesday through Friday. At worst, I'll be there Wednesday through Friday like I was back in February. Only because I'm cheap and I want to save a day on the car rental, you know what I'm saying? All right, we have 75 active, 33 playing on the table. You guys make this fun. I appreciate you all. There's a 6, 4, 10. We've been waiting on 10s all night. We did hit the hard 10 earlier. That was pretty cool. But I was hoping to hit more 10s tonight. There's a 6, 4. We're going to try to go aggressive on the 4 and 10s if we can. Mark it. So we're going to lose the hard 10 and the C and E. We're going to win 70 up top for $1. Now, if you're on the East Coast, you got to pay that VIG up front, which sucks. They're just mean about that. All right, we're going to exchange it for 100, take it to 100. And bring the hard 10 back up. We'll rack a nickel, grab it for a quarter. And just to let you guys know, I only have one buy button, which is why I don't ever put the buy button out here. I put the chips right above the line to indicate that it's a buy bet. But you guys are smart enough, you know that. Yeah, skill is all about the international bison bet. I've seen it plenty of times. You're right about that, Duracell. On Big AZ's channel, it got even crazy to where they've had a galactic bison, intergalactic bison. It got real crazy. I got no odds. Why didn't anybody tell me? All right, we're going to go max odds, 250 on the back. Those dice went everywhere. It's going to be a 415 truck and camper. Did I not lock you out? I did not lock you out. Sorry, guys. Locking you out now. On this channel, I don't care if you post bet. That's, you know, you have to live with your own demons. It was a 415 truck and camper, though. There it is. Let's mark it. We're going to win 42. For 30. We're going to put it on the 8 for 42. We're going to take the 5 to 50. And we'll rack 10, but not before. What do we want to do? Let's keep it to reds. We're going to hop all the hardways. And we're going to hop the Justice Gen 3 too. We're going to hop the Gen. If you ever see Jen, don't actually hop on top of her. She doesn't like that. And Anthony or Larry's saying no, not at the Borgata. No. No bison bet. No intergalactic bet. No, nothing at the Borgata. Here we go. And we got an ace deuce, 3 craps. So if you're looking at trends, probably going to hop the ones again. Market. All right, there's a quarter. That's going to repay all that. We're also going to hop the ones. And I'm going to break this nickel down into dollars. And I'll do 3 on the ace deuce, 3 on the aces. Oh, no vig up front. Oh, not at the Borgata. Oh, okay. Yeah, everywhere else it's up front. Yeah, you're right about that. I didn't know that about the Borgata. That's nice. And nothing doing. It's going to be a 5-2. That kind of sucks. That was a short roll, 6 roller. Oh well. Boy, we had every color known to man out there. Had about 500, 600 out there. We need some reds. There's 100. There's 30 for the ATS. We'll keep it at 10, 10, 10. And there's a quarter for reds. We'll do quarter on the pass line, quarter on the world bet, and we're going to hop the hard ways again, along with the reds. Nice little symmetrical pattern. We're going to lose what we did on the ATS, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. All right. I'm going to get a sip of water before we lock everybody out. Here we go. All right, we lost some people in Crapsee on that one. Maybe they blew their wads, and they also blew the rebuys. There were only 3 rebuys, but each for 3,000. That was a nice easy toss. 5-3 easy 8. Not something we were hopping, but that's okay. So we're actually hitting a decent number of 8s tonight, but boy, the other night we didn't hit over 5 8s in 100 rolls. 5 8s. That's pathetic. All right, 8's going to be the point. Mark it. We're going to get some change here. So that's 200. We've been doing pretty good with this progression this evening. We'll do 125 on the back. And we're still in profit, even with everything out on the layout. Here we go. 415 Truck and Camper. All right. Mark the 5. It's going to win 42. We're going to put it on the 6. And then we're going to power press the 5. So we need some change first. We're going to take it to 75. And we'll grab a C and E. Here we go. Back up to 30 on the layout. 78 active in Crapsee. You guys are awesome. There's a 415. Gotta love this game. Who doesn't love this game, right? Back-to-back 415s. Lose that. We're gonna win 105 up top. We're gonna go ahead and take it to 150. And we'll rack 30. Hey, Scotty. Appreciate you stopping by, brother. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you. We are D-Gens. We are D-Gens. That's why we are here. That's why we jump in the lives every day of our lives. Because we're D-Gens. I was just telling Chris Dice D-Gen tonight. I said, you know, I told everybody I wasn't going to go live because it was my daughter's birthday. And, you know, it probably would be in poor taste if I went live. And then I was like, well, she does have COVID. We're not really doing any family thing until next week. So I asked her, I said, you think it'd be a good idea if I can go live? You mind? She goes, no, I'll be in bed by 8. And there's a 549, the JMac Hard 9. I said, all right. She did have one stipulation, well, two stipulations. One, she said, you can't go live until after we have dessert, which we did. We had some ice cream cupcakes from Dairy Queen. And then she said, make sure you give me a shout out on your live. I was like, all right. Mark the 9. We have 30 on it. It's going to win 42. We don't have an 8 because it's the point. So what we're going to do is take the reds, grab the hard ways, and we're going to power press the 9 to 75. Yeah, I love playing. You know, I love throwing live, man. We hit the ATS earlier. You just missed it about 2 shooters ago. Here we go. And there's a double D-Gen Hard 6. Right there, tree. We have 5 on it. That's going to win 45. We're going to press the hard ways by a nickel each. Up top, going to win 50 for 1. We're going to take it up to 90. Bring 26 back to the rack. And we'll do a 5C, 3E. You know, I was like, I had to. I told Chris Dice-Tejan, I said, are you going live? He said, I don't know. I was thinking about it. I said, yeah, this was yesterday. He's like, I don't think I'm going live today. I said, I think I might go live because we're DJs and we love it and we need the craps fix. Appreciate that, Mel. Here we go. We got a 6-3-9, the soft 9, the Franks. All right, it's going to win 105. We're going to take it to 150. Bring 30 back to the rack. Always be collecting something. And we have 80 now active, 31 on the table. There's a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9. We have 150 on it. That's going to win 210. We're going to reinvest, take it to 360. Why? Because if it hits, we're going to win purple chip. Here we go. And there's a 5-3 easy 8 hit the point. All right, we're going to lose the hard 8. Puck comes off. Going to win a quarter on the pass. 150 on the odds. Going to rack the black. Bring our world bet back up. Rack this other 50. Well, we'll rack 75. Bring our hard 8 back up, which means we're bringing our buffalo back up. And we're going to really hit it for the buffalo. We're going to hop the hard ways as well. And we're good. So just the hard ways are working. Hey, Kevin. Long time, brother. How's Cleveland, Ohio? Crooked River Craps, everybody. Here we go. And there's a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9. 9's going to be the point. Unfortunately, we're not going to leave our bet out there for the 9. We are going to bring it down, but it goes right into the rack, and that's okay with us. That's fine by me. So 9 will be the point. We'll lose this. Button comes off. Lose those hops. We had 360 up there. We'll go 250 on the back. We'll bring 100 back to the rack. And we'll do 30 on the 8. And we're going to hop the reds, or not the reds, we're going to hop the hard ways one more time. Here we go. And there's a 6.2 Duracell Easy 8. The 8 came easy. We'll just split the hard 6 with the hard 8. We're going to win 35. We're going to power press. Take it to 90. And we'll do a quarter in the field. And I'm going to get a sip of water before we lock everybody out. Get your bets in. Here we go. And there's a 6.2 Duracell Easy 8. Back to back. When you're rolling like this is where power pressing can really help you out. All right, we're going to lose that. But we're going to win 105. You know, we're still in profit. We're going to go ahead and take it to 180. Bring the hard 8 back up, and we'll rack 10. Why not? Here we go. And that was a low throw, and it's going to be a 4-3, 7 out. All right, we did a lot of power pressing on that one. And we're still in profit, but we did take a chance on that one with power pressing, and it only hit like 1 or 2 power press things, so that's okay. These are the chances you take when you've hit the bonus bet because you have the excess. But it doesn't mean you go away from being disciplined. But I can't say that and not be a hypocrite by telling you that we just pulled over $800 off the table. And we need some reds. There's 100. There's 30 for the ATS. $25 on the pass. And since we brought out the mat, we might as well use it tonight. I'm all set for the come out. Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a roll. You know, we still have an 11.2 SOR and a 9.6 SRR, but you still got to get out of the hand early, you know. Here we go. So far, the 7-ounce have been mechanical, except for one where the dice hit off the wall, and when they hit off the wall, they split, and the one red die, the right, shot off to the right into the sidewall, possibly into the hook. And we got a midnight. Awesome sauce. That's a hard number to get. It only rolls one way. But when you're playing the world bet, it's pretty nice. All right, we got to take this away. Sorry about that. Mark the 12. This is all going to come down. We're going to lose the pass line. This is going to win 26 times the bet. So 26 times 5, which is 130. So we'll bring our pass line back up. We'll press the world to 30, and we'll rack a black. All right, since CRC said any pair, we're gonna have to hop the hard ways. Let's do it for 10 each, and we'll still get a little insurance on the hopping reds. Here we go. Still on the come out. And there's a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. So 8 will be the point. So now all of a sudden we're hitting 8s. This will all come down. 8's going to be the point. Mark it. We'll do 50 on the 10. And we're going to be good on that. Let me check here. All right. We're not in big, we don't have a big enough, we do not have a large profit. It's a sizable profit. It's better than most OBC live rollouts, I can guarantee you that. But we'd like to get something going here, you know? There's a 6-4-10. I like that. Mark it. We have 50 on it. It's going to win 100 for 5. We'll take it off the 4. Take the 10 to 100, bring back 50. Appreciate that, CRC. Smash that like button if you guys are being entertained. So close to midnight, a 6-4-10 is. Here we go. And there's a 6-5 mid-mo yo. Chiro helping us out. That's going to be our 6th yo tonight. We should be playing a progressive field, I guess. All right, we'll do a field. Add some odds for the 8. CRC's hopping all the 6s. Here we go. And we didn't mark the yo. And there's a 5-1-6. He didn't hop the 6s, but it was a 6, just a 5-1 mixer. All right, I'll get to the chat in just a second. All right, we're going to lose this quarter on the field. We're going to win 35 on the 6. We'll take the 6 up to 70. Grab the hard 6. Come back to the chats. Yeah, we all like that mid-mo yo. Not trying to jinx, but you have thrown 13, 7, 8. Oh, you mean a 1-3, or what do you mean? 13, 7, 8, 21, 6. Oh, and a 12 roller. That might be called consistency. Got something going. I mean, all of us would kill to have a consistent toss, you know? You may not always have 20 plus rollers, but if you can have consistent rolls with consistent repeaters, that's what I like. And those dice split when they hit, but it's going to be a double D-Gen hard 6. And I didn't lock you out, did I? Oh, I did. Never mind. Never mind. Don't mind me. I got you in there. All right, that's a hard 6. We actually placed it for 5. The only hard way we have. Now we can pick up the other hard ways. We have 60 up top. That's going to win 70. We're going to go right to 120. And we're going to bring 40 back to the rack. And we need to mark the 6. And you know what? We're going to hop the 9s. And we're going to press the 9 to 30. And let me see if I get this name right. Welcome, Lemuel. Hope I got that right. When you say hello, E1, what does that mean? What's E1? Oh, everyone. Smart. Slick. I'm stupid. Thank you. It's late. Appreciate it. Hello, everyone. There you go. I'm an idiot. That was a high throw. It's going to be a 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend. And we are not going to regress our 10. All right, we're going to lose the hard 10. We're going to win 200 up top for 5. We're going to take it off the hard 8. We're going to get some greens for the 100 here. And we're going to take it to 250. And we'll bring 50 back to the rack. And I'm all set. Yeah, well, you gotta have a laugh at yourself sometimes, you know. Clearly I wasn't getting what E1 meant. Now I know. Oh, they bounced, but the left die went into the hook. They came back nice and pretty, but it's going to be a 6-1, 7 out. That sucks. But are we keeping consistent? Because that was an 8 roller. So we're keeping consistent on having consistent rolls. And we were able to hit the 10. We had it up to 250. Again, on short rolls build opportunity as long as you're out of the hand. If you're not out of the hand, you're going to get whacked on a short roll. Now it seems each time that we've, gotten whacked on these short rolls, we've made some money back. So we're slowly bleeding our profit, but we are still up 1,000, 225. So we lost about a quarter. We lost a quarter on that because we were at 2,600 and we lost a quarter. So we're not done yet. We are going to need some reds. There's a nickel. There's a quarter. That's our ATS. We'll go 20 on the pass. So we're doing a little bit of a reduction in play. There's our quarter whirl. Appreciate it, CRC. Thank you for stopping by. All right, this is the come out. Season your play. That's right, man. If you missed it earlier, I'll show you in the camera, CRC. So look at the camera right now. I got a new chip, all right? Let me get it in focus. I don't know if that's clear or not. Got the new crab pot with the new OBC logo. And then on the back, we've changed it from season your bets to season your play with the Old Bay bushel. There we go. Pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? I like it. All right, this is the come out roll. Let's get it. All right, let's do something great. We've already been told at the beginning of the show by Andy, I think it was Andy. Andy or Kevin said it. Say no to the PSO. There's a 5-3-8 again. 8's going to be the point again. Funny how we keep establishing the point as an 8, but we can't seem to hit the 8 to make the point. Doesn't mean you stop trying. All right, world bet comes down. 8's the point. Mark it. We're going to do a little bit of a gambit here. We all know how it usually works out when I do that. But we're going to go 150 on the 6. 1 1/4 on the 5 and 1 1/4 on the 9. And we're going to hop the 4s and 10s for 10 each. And we'll do a 1 1/4. Well, no, we'll do 100 on the back of the pass line. Here we go. There's an ace deuce, 3 craps. Mark it. There's 40 to repay the hops. Here we go. And we got a hard 8. Hit the point. But we were not playing the hard ways. Well, we were playing 2 of them. That's a square pair right there. Maybe you were hopping the 8s. I was not. I gave it 2 whacks. Didn't happen. All right. 8 was the point. We'll get 20 on the pass, 120 on the odds. With the reds, we'll pick up our hard ways. Make them 10 each. Grab another 10 out of the rack. Play our buffalo. Hard ways are working on the come out. We'll go ahead and rack the black. And we'll do a $10 world bet. Small potatoes. Small potatoes. This is the come out roll. Is it Friday yet? Oh, that's a come out 7. Not terrible. Not terrible. I love the way the dice stayed together when they hit the table. It's just that when they hit the table, they bounced off and the one die went into the hook. That's a come out 7 though. 6-1. By the way, for those that don't know, a lot of people I know because I know the people in the chat, but for the people that I'm not too familiar with in the chat, if you're new to the game, a come out 7 does not ruin the fire bet. So on the buffalo, that's going to be a push. It's going to repay the hard ways because you're going to win 10 times. That's $40. That $40 is going to repay the 10 on each of the hard ways. It's a push on the whirl because the whirl is the any 7 and all the horns. We're going to win on the pass line, which I don't know where this 100 came from because we're on the... I don't think I put it in the rack, by the way. That makes no sense why it's there. Sorry. I think I didn't pick it up when I did the when I paid the pass line. We're going to win on the pass line. The only thing we're going to lose on is the ATS. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quarter off the 5. I'm going to add a nickel to it. That's 30. That's going to repay the ATS. I'm going to take the other quarter off the 9. I'm just going to rack that for now. But I am going to take the pass line up to 30. And as always, you want to increase your world bet. So we're going to increase it to 20. And Duracell says the USFL, which was a failed league, ended because of the saying small potatoes. That's funny. Here we go. We have thrown 70. Now this is roll number 80. Still have 53 active, 27 on the table. That was a weird throw. It's going to be a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. Again, we keep establishing the 8 as a point. I have no idea why. So when you see 13 8s up there in the roll tracker, just know that half of them were just establishing the point. So when you're talking about quality rolls, I wouldn't consider that quality. All right, we're going to lose that. We're going to lose the hard 8 because we were working the hard ways on the come out. So we're just going to split it with the hard 6. 8's going to be the point. And we're going to do 100 behind the line again. And all right, we're going to grab the 4 and 10, 100 each. Trying to get past that 33% rolled number. And there's an Old Bay bushel hard 10. Wow. Okay. I almost whacked myself in the face with the stick. We have 10 on the hard 10. That's going to win 70. Up top, we're going to win 200 for 5. We're going to go ahead and take it right up to 250. We're going to take the reds and press up our hard 10 to a quarter. And we're going to rack a black. And we need to mark the 10. And we need to mark the 8. And do we also need to mark the ace deuce? No. Okay. Just making sure. And again, sorry, I did all that work and I forgot to put the hard 10 in the tracker. It was in Crapsee just in time. No more additional bets for me, except let's grab a C and E. I don't mean to rhyme, but I got the time. Morris Day in the time. What? Hallelujah. Oh, 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 oh. Sorry. Purple Rain is the best rock and roll movie ever made. There, I said it. There's a hard 4. There is a hard 4, followed up after the hard 10. And I didn't lock you out, did I? Son of a... All right, well, locking you out now. We'll see if anybody goes up due to the hard 4. Can't stop that now. That was a hard 4. All right, well, it's in the tracker. You all see it. It is what it is. I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Mark the 4. We'll lose that. We have 10 on it. That's going to win 70. We have 100 on it up top. That's going to win 200 for 5. We're going to take it also to 250. We're going to take the hard 4 to a quarter. And we had enough turns and tries, so we're going to take down 400 off of the inside. We'll grab some greens and reds for that 100. And I'm all set. And we got skills singing now. If you're hungry, take a bite of me. Well, I can't quite remember what song that's from. Unless it was a continuation of what I was singing. I don't think it was. There's a 6-3 soft 9, the Franks. There we go. Nice in camera. Mark the 9. We have 30 on it. That's going to win 42. We already have the 6 up to 60. We're going to take it to 90. And we'll take the 9 up to 35. And we'll make a $6 C and E. Three on the C, 3 on the E. Well, look who showed up here. We got Biff, who was just watching a documentary about the Beatles and the origins of the Liverpool Mercy beat of early rock and roll. We got Big Joe, just listening in. Oh, it was part of the song of the time. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get it. Been a while. Oh, look at now Jen's joining in the karaoke. Having such a good time, having a ball. There you go. I don't know if I'm singing that right, but I don't think I am. Everybody's saying hi to Joe. He's a popular guy. We've been saying your name half the night, hitting these 4s. Here we go. And there's an ace deuce, 3 craps. Yeah, that was a terrible. You know, when you don't know what the song is, when people put the lyrics out and you just try to make it up, it sounds like shit. So that was my bad. All right, we have a $6 C and E. Let's mark the 3 first. All right, that's 3 on the C. That's 21 minus 3. That's 18. We're now going to double the bet. Go to a $12 C and E. Yeah, I'll give it to you, Jen. That was pretty terrible. Oh, you were doing some little Freddie Mercury. If you want to have a good time, give me a call. That one? Yeah. I think that's what you were singing. Dun, 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 dun. Having a good time. Yeah, that one. Gotcha. I got you now. I see where you're going with that. There's a hard 4. That is awesome. Why? Because we have a $25 hard way and we have $250, which means we're going to win our first purple chip on the 4. Let's get it in the roll tracker, shall we? We already have it marked. We have a quarter on it. That's going to win 175. We can now go to a quarter on all the hard ways. And we have 250 up top, going to win our first purple chip up top on the 4. I don't know why it rolled like that. That's always annoying to me. That's going to be 250 is 12 vig. We happen to actually have that. There it is. We're now going to go to 500 on the 4. And we're going to rack 375. And we are good to go. And we got some chatter about Queen in here. We got to get some of these in here. What's Larry say? Freddie was the best. Queen live at Wembley. Yeah, for Live Aid, that was amazing. All right, Jen said I got the song right. Oh, Jungle Love. Yeah, it was. Oh, okay, that's what you were singing from Jungle Love. Yeah. Oh. Girl, I want to know you. I said, I've been watching you. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we're all old enough to know about Live Aid and Band Aid and all the other aids. Farm Aid with John Mellencamp. Yeah, music is everyone's thing. No, I'm not tone deaf. I just, I just need maybe like a sip of bourbon, and I'll be all right. All right, here we go. We have our 4 up to a purple chip right now. And there's a 6-4 easy 10. We've just now won our second purple chip of this shooter. And we now have the 4 and the 10 are now going to be up to 500 purple chip level. How awesome is that? All right, we're going to lose the hard way. There's our purple chip. We need another 12 vig, so we're going to get 3 change. Put that back in the rack. We're going to go to 500. And we'll bring 2 1/4 back because we're going to replace our hard 10 for the quarter. And I'm all set. Oh, here we go. We got even more chatter. I knew Larry would be into John Mellencamp. Oh, Joe was quite the singer in high school, he says. There you go, John Cougar Mellencamp, one of my favorites growing up. Oh, you were asking Joe if he was... Sorry. John Cougar Mellencamp. Yeah, you got to say the whole name, right? Need to make a short of what? Just the part singing the song? I got to learn how to do that. I tell you, I am not that tech savvy, guys. I'm like tech savvy on the fly if I can do it, but I can't always do it. But I'll try to figure it out. And the dice split. They both hit the hook, each hook. And of course, it's going to be a 5, 2, 7 out. But we had our 4 and 10 up to purple chip level. How awesome was that? That was a 12 roller. So we got up to purple chip on the 4 and 10 in a 12 roller. Are you serious? Wow, we had 1,400 on the table. The question is, did we bring any of it back? So where are we right now? We are still only 800 in profit. Only 800 in profit. We could be 1,800 in profit, but we wanted to try to hit that 4 and 10, at least one of them. All right, where are we? We're 87 rolls. We are 13 rolls away from 100. There's our ATS. There's our pass line. There's our world bet. We're going to go 30, 30. 30 on our pass line, 30 on our world bet. We already repaid the ATS. We need to take our chips back from the ATS, straighten her up to look a little bit more professional. If you've been entertained tonight, think about hitting that like and subscribe if you would. If you didn't do it on the way in, please do it on the way out. Appreciate it all from all of you. You're right about that. You know how many times I've had to ask my kids about technology for this day and age? They know it. We're just the old decrepit people. We still have 25 on the table. This is the come out roll. I think if anything tonight, we have been consistent, which is pretty awesome. And we'll check that out when we go to the Crapsee final screen at the end of the night. There's a come out 7. Not bad. Not a bad roll on the come out. And I'll tell you why. We had our pass line pressed up. Now, because we had it pressed up, it's actually going to be a push because the world bet's going to be a push. But we're going to win 30 on the pass line, which is only going to repay the ATS, which we have for 30. So we're just going to call that a push. And there goes Skill, there goes Skill with another music reference. All right, here we go. We should be pressing up, though, if you are going to be doing anything. So let's grab nickels for the quarter, and we're going to take the roll bet up to 40, and we're going to take our pass line up to 40. And here we go. And all of this is part of playing the come out game. Nobody says you have to play the come out game to try to win huge every time. You can do it little by little every time. So let's say we have another come out red. Okay, well, we win 40 on the pass line. We pay 30 for the ATS. It's a push on the world. We just made 10 bucks. And there's a come out 7, 5-2. Now you're going to start thinking about, should I be hopping reds? Now you all know when we get to the end of the night, it always seems to work out this way. We're probably going to establish a point, PSO, and that'll end the night, because that's usually how this works. All right, so push on there. We said we were going to win 40 on the pass line. Okay, so 30 of it's going to repay the ATS. Now you can reduce your pass line back down to a quarter, and you just made a quarter. See how that works? And we still have a $40 world bet, which we're going to press up. We're going to press it now to 50. And we still made 10 bucks. I appreciate it, Mel. Or I'm sorry, I appreciate you, Joe. Joe's going back to work. Have a great night, he says. Thank you, Joe. All right, here we go. We definitely have D-gens in here because we have 21 still playing on the table. All right, I can't say the truth and speak the truth if I'm a hypocrite. So now I'm hopping reds. But there's a hard 8. 8 is the point again. And we said it before. We said this is our 14th 8 we've thrown tonight, but half of them have been just to establish a point. Which means some of the shooters tonight did not have an 8 at all, and some of them had 1 or 2. All right, we want to keep profit tonight, so here's what we got that we're willing to play with on this last shooter probably. So there's 200. We said 8's the point. Did you see how I caught the puck like that? I know you saw it. All right, we're going to go 50 on the 410. And we'll do 100 on the back. All right, and we're all set. Hey, Mike. Welcome. That's right, Skill. Just say no to the PSO. Somebody reminded us of that in the very beginning. Definitely late, Mike. Earlier tonight, we hit the ATS. So I think you missed that. But you're never late to the party as a DGen. You're always on time. And Biff asking everybody, you know, we're asking people, we're not asking people, Biff is the first one asking, but we've all been singing, we've been hitting some songs. Even earlier today, you know, each day I pick an artist to listen to, and today was David Bowie. I didn't realize how many songs I knew David Bowie did. But of course it started off with Space Oddity, one of my favorites. Ground Control to Major Tom. Right? There's a 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend on the end. A 10 easy. We're not going to play any hard ways, I don't think. We don't want to bleed there, so we're just going to keep to the boxes right now. Mark the 10, and we need to mark the 8. All right, it's going to win 100 for 2. And we're just going to keep replacing the bets. Unless we see something rolling. Here we go. This is going to be the last shooter. There's a 4-2 easy 6. 6 easy, the lumber number. We have 30 on it. That's going to win 35. We're going to take it to 42. Rack a quarter. Ziggy Star. Yeah, that's a good song. You got that right, Larry. Ziggy plays guitar. I love that song. With all the coughing I've been doing, my voice is a little strained. And there's a 6-2 easy 8 Duracell 8 hit the point. Finally, we hit the point when it's an 8. 3 other times 8 was established as the point, and we never hit it. All right, it's a quarter on the pass, 120 on the odds. We're going to rack the blacks because we're not giving those back. There's our quarter whirl. And we'll take it one more shot on hopping the hard ways. And we did hit a 6 earlier, so we need to mark the 6. Yep. All right. Yeah, Ziggy's David Bowie. David Bowie was Ziggy Stardust. Yep. Oh, now we got Lee chiming in with Under Pressure. Yeah, I don't care for the Vanilla Ice 90s piece of crap, but I love Under Pressure by Freddie Mercury and David Bowie. All right, this is the come out roll. There's a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. 8 is the point for the 12th time tonight. All right, that comes down. These all come down. Puck goes right back where it was. And we're going to stay conservative still. So we're going to do, we'll do 50 behind the line. We like that black chip we collected earlier. All right, this is roll 95. Always try to get 100 rolls for you. There's a 6-4 Easy 10, Waylon's Best Friend. Mark it. We already have it marked. That's going to win 200 for 5. We're going to take it off the 9. Take the 10 up to 200. We're going to rack another black. And what's Biff saying? Don't do it, Larry. Larry, I knew you were going to do it. Don't do that, Larry. Oh, we got a fan of Bob Marley. My wife and her roommate in college listened to Bob Marley constantly. And then Biff says his roommate had the Ziggy Stardust album, he thought he was a separate artist. Nope, not true at all. I love the song, is it called Living on Mars? I'm not sure if that's the title of it. It's called Life on Mars, I think. That's a good one. But that was a song that he did as Ziggy Stardust. There's a 5-3 Easy 8. Hit the point again on the 8. Not bad. We didn't go as big last time, or this time as we did last time. We'll take it, though. I'd like to get a number other than the 8 as the point, though. But if you're hitting 8s, don't complain. Increase your pass line. All right, we're going to win quarter on the front, only 60 on the back. So instead of saying those lovely words, we'll rack the black, we're going to rack the green. But we'll bring the world bet up, and we'll do it for 35. So this is the come out. Mike says he doesn't know if he has a favorite. He's partial to alternative rock. I love the Cranberries. Yeah, Cranberries, that was a good group, man. I was sad to hear when she passed away. O'Riordan, I think that was the last name. Dolores, right? All right, this is the come out roll. The dice came back off the wall, hit each other. It's going to be a 6-4 Easy 10. And that 8 is still waiting to go through on, or what is that? What's happening with the roll tracker? Let me go to Crapsee real quick, guys. All right, roll tracker. The tracker in Crapsee has 8, 8, 10, 8, 10. Oh, 10 is the point. Sorry, guys. I'm a complete idiot. 10's the point. I'm so dumb. All right, we're bringing this down to the line. We're going to rack this black. And we'll bring this nickel over to the 8 to make it proper. All right, 10 is the point. I never wrangled the dice in. Here are the dice. Nice and pretty. Pretty in red. Like Lady in Red. Lady in Red. There you go. That's a good one. All right. Now we can go back to Crapsee and lock you all out for the next roll. Yeah, do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? That's a good one. Good song of the 90s was Bizarre Love Triangle. Not the Doubt. What's the band name? Gwen Stefani? No Doubt. Not the No Doubt remake, but the original. There's a 6-5 mid-mo yo. Chiro helping us out. That was roll 96. Let's break this down into nickels. We'll do 15 in the field and a C and E. All right, this is roll 96 or... There's a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9. Now we should be hearing from Marble Fork in the chat. All right, we'll lose this. We're going to win 15 in the field, 35 up top. We'll color this up, go right to 75. And we'll bring that back here. We'll mark the 9. We also hit a yo, but we didn't mark it. There we go. And do we have the 6 marked? We do. Okay. What's Biff say here? When he first learned dice control, he would play instrumental music to practice. Lady in Red would be good. There you go. It's a nice calming song, right? I listened to all kinds of music in college. I went to college in the mid to late 90s. And I was listening to Victor Wooten, who's a bassist. I listened to a lot of Sting. I was still hanging on to the hair bands in the early 90s. There's an ace deuce, 3 craps. Yeah, I was one of the ones I didn't want to give in to the grunge scene. I was still hanging on to the hair bands. I was still listening to Whitesnake in 1992, Queensryche. But then I started listening to a station in Maryland called HFS, which played a lot of alternative. All right, we have an ace deuce, 3 craps. We need to mark it. We'll go ahead and go back out in the field for 15. I love the band Kix. Kix was a local band, right? That was a Baltimore band. I think I actually remember seeing them at Hammerjacks in Baltimore. That was a club. Oh, I have a good story for that, and it'll embarrass my older brother. So he was a yuppie of the 80s into the 90s, mainly the 80s. You know, he was a big fan of like Wall Street and that movie and stuff like that. And anyway, I was a rock and roller in the 80s, 80s metal, loved 80s metal, heavy metal, hard rock. And he was all preppy. You know, he loved his Duran Duran and maybe The Cure and stuff like that. And so he was dressed in his pink Oxford and was going with a friend to the club side, because Hammerjacks at the time was half a club side and half a concert side. He went into the wrong door, and that night the heavy metal band Sepultura was playing at Hammerjacks, and he got slammed up against the wall in his pink Oxford shirt. Hilarious story. And of course, with a hilarious story, that's going to end the night with a 5-2, 7 out, which is the 99th roll. So unfortunately, we didn't hit 100 rolls. But you know what? That was a 12 roller, and we've had a lot of consistent rolls tonight. A lot of consistent rolls. I guarantee you we made profit. I made profit tonight. And it was all because of the help of you guys. All right, let's break it down. Let's see what we did win. Then we'll go over to Crapsee, see who won there. I have to say, a lot of times when we 7'd out, we sure had a lot on the table almost every time. Which means, I guess we were making money. Again, we almost hit the tall, which would have been nice because that would have been a $300 win. All right, let's see if we made any money tonight. There's 1,000. There's 1,500. There's 2,000. I started with 2,500 tonight. There's 2,500. This is my profit for tonight. 875 profit on 2,500. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'll take it. That's good profit anytime. And let's go over to Crapsee because we'll come back to the chats right before we end. Let's look at the board of rolls. Look at all the greens. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls in the teens or better. And the ones where we didn't have, or we had short rolls, excuse me, we had 2 8 rollers, a 6 roller, and a 17 and a 7 roller. So none of our rolls tonight were less than 6 rolls. That's pretty hard to do. All right, let's go over to Crapsee. Let's look at this roll distribution tonight because I'd like to look at that now. It's kind of an interesting factoid there. Look at that, 9 3s, 9 4s, 10 10s, 7 yos. All of them way above probability, including the 8 tonight, which made a comeback from the last live. But our 5s were down tonight, and our 6s were down. But look, even our 7s were under probability. That's rare. With the puck on, we hit just as many 6s as we did 8s. Look at that, 6, 6, 6, 7, 9, 6. That's consistency in my book. That's quality rolls. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go over to the leaderboard. We had 94 active players tonight. Setjo Rollee, who we've seen at the top of the leaderboards multiple times, was up there with just 1 rebuy for 43,000. Big money up there at 7,000, 1 rebuy, making 37,000 plus. Schmendrake, only 1 rebuy, 13,000 plus. Then we had Buster 13, no rebuy at 10 grand. Twan, no rebuy at 10 grand. Zoom, no rebuy, almost 10 grand. Big Money Ray, no rebuy, almost 10 grand. Then Skill came in with just one rebuy for almost 10 grand. You see a theme going? A lot of 10 grands almost. Dan J, no rebuys with 6,000. And then Mel C, no rebuys, 6,000. There's your top 10. Congratulations to Set Joe Rowley for winning the night. You all rock. Let's go back to the table. Let's go back to the camera. Actually, before we go to the camera, let's go ahead and go to the chat. I want to say a couple of shout outs to you all. Thank you all so much for joining tonight. It's hip to be square. So you were a Huey Lewis and the fan? I was a Huey Lewis and the News fan back in the 80s when Sports came out, their debut. I don't think that was their debut album. That was the first album that made them, put them on the planet. Depeche Mode, big fan of Depeche Mode. Loved them in the late 80s. Oh, I didn't know you were originally from Hagerstown. Very cool. You're welcome. Anytime. Absolutely welcome, Mel. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really felt good tonight. That was the same set and the same throw as the last live show where we hit all those 5s and 6s. But it was interesting that we hit, 10s tonight and 8s. The 8s came back. Yeah, karma is what it is. But it was another fun night. Thank you, Jen. Love all the music talk tonight. That was really fun, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you, Seth. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that, Larry. Yeah, most of the top 10 players were close to each other. Isn't that pretty rare, right, Dylan? You're absolutely welcome, Big Money. I appreciate you playing. Thank you for the wishes and the well wishes for my daughter's birthday tonight. Appreciate you all for that. Yes, I did. I had it up earlier for about 30 seconds or something, Jen. So yes, very, very nice. Very awesome. Oh, you had to walk the dog at the time. Journey. It's all about the Journey. It's all about Journey, the band Journey. That's one of my favorite bands. Here's a fun fact about Journey, by the way. They are so popular that anywhere in the world right now, they're on the radio. Fact. Boston's a good band too, Seth. Oh, you're from Boston. Sorry. I just realized that was the question that somebody else asked. You're from Boston. The band Boston was pretty good too. Oh, okay. Kim was from Hagerstown. You were born in Baltimore. Awesome. Love me some Boston. More than a feeling. I'm also a huge fan of Foreigner. In fact, if you get me in front of a karaoke machine, I will sing Cold as Ice. It's one of my favorite songs. Yeah, Kicks, Baltimore band. Gotta love it. I'm also a Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers fan too. Oh, you like that song, Seth? Red, Red Wine? That was a very popular song. One-hit wonder. That's right. Here's a fun fact about Don't Stop Believin'. The song was written by the keyboardist, and he got the idea because they were down and out, and I think it was before they got Steve Perry. I'm not sure, but he was on the phone with his father, and he was getting all down about whether they should quit the band, whether they should break up, and his father said, "Hey man, don't stop believing," and that's where they got the idea for the song. Yeah, I'm full of like useless trivia. Phil Collins, hey, every third song in the 80s was Phil Collins. I don't doubt that. He was also great in Genesis, as was Peter Gabriel. The Stray Cats, I love that. From Philly. Are they from Philly? I don't know. I'd have to look that up. I really appreciate you all joining. Let me go back to the camera. All right, we'll close this thing out. Thank you all so much for playing. This was a really fun night. When the conversation is just as fun as the rolling, that's when it's a great, fantastic show. And anytime you want to bring up movie references or music references, I'm all for it in the chat. It makes it fly by. It gets that silent gap in between rolls filled in. But thank you for playing. Thank you for coming to my channel. Hit that like and subscribe if you would. Again, as you saw in the front of the camera, the OBC collection is up and running if you want to take a look at any of their merchandise there. We got the new chip that just came in, so I'm excited about that. I got a meetup in AC as well as a meetup in Vegas coming in October, so I'll be taking a bag full of the new chips with me. But thank you all for playing. Quick note, as you saw earlier today in Discord, I put out the pregame, if you will, for Season 5 of the D8 table. It's going to start Tuesday, August 6th, which happens to actually also be the anniversary, the 1-year anniversary of Chiro's passing. So please join me Tuesday for the first episode of Season 5 of the D8 Perpetual Table. We are running it the same way as a sponsored table for Layla's Education Fund. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of caring people, a lot of donations, and it's going to be a good time. I'm excited about it, and that'll be the whole month of August. Except for the very end of August, I will be in Atlantic City, so we're going to try to fit the 10 shows in just 3.5 weeks instead of a whole month. So some weeks might have 3 shows. I got to talk. Yes, do I have to talk to the wife about that? 100%. But if I can play on a Monday, Tuesday, and a Thursday, or a Tuesday, Thursday, and a Friday, or if I have to go early on a Wednesday, maybe I can do that. We'll see what happens. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me tonight. This was a lot of fun. Brought the hotbed out just for some fun. But anyway, when you're at your tables, season your play. You all have a good night. Love it. Thank you all. Good night.